And welcome to the Multinational Football League. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Jordan Love taking on CJ Stroud in what's set to be a pretty interesting matchup here. A 1 o'clock game in Madden, as the Lumberjacks are going to play in their home stadium. Now, I don't understand why this music keeps playing. I got copyrighted in my last video for it. But, again, should be a pretty nice matchup to see if the Lumberjacks are, in fact, that team. Can the Oilers come out with an upset, or will the Lumberjacks roll right over them? That is the storyline. I've got my partner in commentary with me. Say hello to Ice. He says hello as well. Alrighty. So, last game we did, it was a tie. Again, for Canton, first tie of the year for the Bulls, which, interesting. It was just an interesting game, really. But overtime did prove to be quite fruitful in that one. Shouldn't need it here, at least I don't think. But if Houston, keeps them upright, who knows? Anyways, we're going to get right into this game. If you guys like this content, like, sub, do whatever. Because, man, I don't want to make these videos. I want to make live streams here soon. So, help me get to 50 subs. But as I say that, we're going to get right into it. Houston, Louisville, right now. So the Lumberjacks will kick off to Houston first, as the return will reach the 26. So not bad to start off, as Stroud will come out. Now let's take a look at his stats. So he's 50-50 in touchdowns, interceptions, half really. So 8 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. It's not terrible, as he looks to throw, and man, that could have been bad. They'll roll it at incompletion, smacked off the chest of one of the linemen. Defensive lineman for the Lumberjacks as they look to throw again. Stroud going to take off and nearly had a block there from his what should have been his number 1 target. I believe it's Diggs. 3rd and 2 at the 34. And Stroud going to look to throw yet again. Passes caught this time. And it'll be a first down. Diggs on the catch. So, pretty interesting series of events for Houston. Obviously, being 2-4, they had higher expectations going into this, as they brought back that Oilers look. Originally, it was the Texans. But, with this kind of stuff, you never know. Mixon, 14 rushes, 57 on the yards. It'll be 2nd and 8 at the 46. Watch this matchup up top. It looks like Diggs manned up. Believe Jair Alexander, yes, is still on this team. And that's going to be a huge TFL. Sets Mixon back. Clark on the tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. 3rd and 11 from the 43-yard line. Stroud. Play action. Heaves one, and that is heavy traffic. Incomplete. A lot of Lumberjacks in the area. You'd think it's a deforestation or something like that. As they're going to kick this one off to Louisville, which it will go right into the end zone. And Jordan Love will come out. Now, here's an interesting storyline as well. Tucker Kraft has been coming up recently, and he says he's planning for that dev upgrade to go up. 4+ catches is needed with 100 yards or more. So,
Yeah, let's see if he gets it here today. Jordan Love, drop
they'll
back,
start off.
throws, passes caught. Almost first down. It's
Yeah,
just two
so,
yards short from the
partner,
first.
I didn't mention this before the video, but I think it would actually be a pretty cool idea to do like half and half. Like, maybe uh you commentate for the other team, I'll commentate for whichever team you don't. How does that
Oh,
sound?
yeah. I'll probably do the Oilers, because why not? I'll do the
Oh,
Oilers
hold on.
next.
We seem to
Oh.
have a false start.
I think
Oh,
now if it gets to a blowout, I think we have to make an agreement that the other commentators from the other team can commentate with the buddy. At
oh
least,
yeah,
because there's
for
no.
certain. Because there are
That'd be
conversations
unfair.
that need to be had. Love
For real.
steps up, runs. He's got a pretty good one.
Oh, and just
13 yards
slides
on the
into a
scramble.
defender. Broke somebody's leg probably over there.
I don't know. I don't see
Man,
anybody
look at
down, but
this.
that would have been
Pow!
nasty. Yeah,
Oh,
look at that. Just took a defender right out, tripped right over him.
if
First
that
and
was
10 at the
IRL, that'd be an
37.
injury.
Yeah, it might be. Here's Love under
Holy.
center, looking to throw. Love under heavy
Throw.
pressure, and down he goes.
Oh!
Alshire takes him down for an 11-yard loss. Second and 21, Aziz Alshire. He has been a big part of the Oilers' defense, and he certainly isn't going to let up now going against a top-tier opponent, one of the top opponents in the MNFC. Love again taken down. Heavy blitz.
Elshire again.
You gotta love it.
Probably one of the best linebackers on the Houston roster.
Interesting series for this defense as Love will look to throw and pressured yet again, man. I'm telling you, this Houston defense is looking pretty good. Stingley being featured there now. Again, some pretty good cornerbacks there as well. So punt coming here, and the Oilers will return this one, and not very far. Big hit there on Diggs, who was the returner. As rushing touchdowns, the stat leaders, Joe Mixon leads the pack with 6. All right, partner.
Alright, here we go. First and 10 for Houston. Looking to throw. Stroud passes. Caught.
Wow.
Well past the 50. And he will get the first down there. That is Jordan, I believe. Bravis Jordan, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, what a nice catch right there
Yeah,
by
there's plenty of
Jordan.
open field there, too. So, I mean, he was just able to take that ball and go. And now, the first play in enemy territory for the Oilers.
Here we go. At the 44-yard line. First and 10. Stroud looking to throw. He's going to run. He's getting chased by one lineman, and he will get 3 yards there. Well
Yeah,
surprised he didn't get sacked there by number 52 right there.
that's
But he
Rashad
does get the
Gary.
stop on Stroud. Yeah, Rashad Gary. There you go. Stroud looking to throw. Looking, and he's going to take off again. Just
Ooh.
gets clocked in the back of the head. And no gain there, but no loss there yet. So Houston fans, do not give up on this drive. Third and 7. The 41 play clock going down. Stroud looking to throw. He's going to take off again, and he's going to have no gain.
Walker
Wow.
there on the tackle, and you can see they're getting a little chippy. That's the usual thing here. Obviously, in Madden, no fights, so don't
Yeah,
have to
no
worry
fights,
about that.
unfortunately. I mean, meanwhile,
It'd
in
be
the
pretty cool to see.
NHL, Yeah, in EA's NHL, you can fight everybody in there, but you get in the
That's
penalty
because it's
box, so
hockey.
like you would
That's
IRL.
what brings in the
For real.
views. Well,
Yeah,
taking a
people
look
want to
at
see that.
Louisville, their drive set to come up here as neither team has scored yet. I would have expected at least one. Lumberjacks with a high-powered offense maybe that thought that they would be first, but I'm liking it. It's a nice defensive battle. Josh Jacobs on that run last week. He had 18 rushes, over 100 yards. I mean, he's looking for that 500 mark on the season now, just coming up on week 7, as it'll be 2nd and 8. Love to
Oh, the
throw.
face handoff.
Fires, caught! And that's Christian Watson, his second catch of the day. And it's a first down to the 40. Huge play right there by Jordan Love, and Watson able to get open. So under center, play action, Love, and he'll have to throw this one away under a little bit of pressure. Just comes screaming at his face, and, well, you got to get that one away. 2nd and 10. Love to throw here. Steps up. He's looking to run now, and he's got a pretty good lane. It'll be a first down. The first rush was 13. This one, 17. And he's got 30 yards rushing. That's more than the running back right now. He might be a little jealous. Love going to get it to the running back in Jacobs, who's going to have a first down. Back-to-back first downs on this drive, and the Houston defense looking a little weak, partner.
Oh, yeah, they really are. And you don't want to let your opponent score first, though. The Lumberjacks
Love.
have been undefeated.
Ooh.
So see if they can continue with it here. Houston's
Yeah, it
got to
was.
win if they want to get their playoff chances back up. And it's just been an insane season so far, all around. Two
Yeah, the
ties
first
and
season of
for
the
one
MNFL
team.
has been pretty interesting. We've seen a series of things happen, and of course, at some point, maybe in, I don't know, I'm not giving an estimate, but it would be nice to see at some point a team with random, like, generated players all going at it. But for now, we'll settle with the NFL players, and that was nearly a pick, partner. I don't know if they're like that.
Oh yeah, it was
45
almost a
yard,
pick right there.
yeah, 45-yard kick attempt is up and good. It's McManus putting it on. So it'll be 0-3 Lumberjacks on top, as the Oilers will receive the kick here at the 2-yard line, and it'll be brought to the 28. So now the Oilers take the field. That's all you guys.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Oilers here at the 28-yard line. See if Houston can finally get some. Here we go. Stroud again throwing. Pass is caught. That is to Joe Mixon. He almost got there for the first down, but slowly getting up there, but he should be okay. I mean, Houston's offense has been sort of lacking to the past few weeks, I believe, here, and that will end the first quarter, actually.
So
Zero
it's
to
been,
three, Lumberjacks.
yeah, so it's been quite a battle. I mean, and a surprising defensive stand for the Oilers. I mean, you talk about a team that you don't expect to hang with the big dogs. I mean, the Oilers do have some surprise players, but
Yeah,
man,
them
it's
defenses
just
for
different.
sure. And man, motion as Nico Collins, I believe, hand off to Joe Mixon for a first down. Because I gotta remember Stephon Diggs, I believe he is the X factor of the team on the
That is
receiving
correct.
core here. I think Tank Dell is like star dev or something, and then Nico's a superstar, which is kind of crazy. Here we go. Stroud dropping all the way back. Looking to throw that is caught, and I believe that is Tank Dell, I believe.
Yeah, and a
I
first
want to say.
down. Pretty good throw right there. Now an empty set. Uh-oh.
And here we go. Stroud again. Throws. Passes caught. And for a gain of 6 to the 38. That is Dalton Schultz, the tight end. Wow. I never expected him to stay on Houston from going to the Texans to the Oilers again. That is insane. Fakes the handoff. Throws. That is to Jordan again. And that will be a first down. Wow, I'm surprised he even got that. It looked like it was a little bit short, but they're going to say it's a first down for Houston. And they're on a roll here now. Here we go. Stroud again, dropping back, looking to throw. Almost got sacked, just chucks it out of bounds. The former Ohio State Buckeyes quarterback here. All Buckeyes fans do love Stroud. Here we go. Stroud, weird formation of a throw, and Tank
Ooh.
Dell is just going to get just pounded on the freaking ground there. 3rd and 10. The 35.
Been a
Here we go.
familiar
Looking
scenario,
for.
partner.
They need 10 yards here. Stroud chucks it. Incomplete. Dropped. That intended receiver was Nico Collins. And he is, I believe, the former receiver out of Michigan, which you cannot believe that. An Ohio State quarterback versus
Boo.
with a Michigan quarterback, or not quarterback, wide receiver. And kick is up, kick is good by Fairbairn, and it'll be 3-3 here to start off the game, or actually to start off the second quarter. And there we go. Kick is up, and it will go to Lumberjack here, and a decent return there. Sets them at the 31. Now it's on
And
to the Lumberjacks commentary side here.
of course, so passing touchdowns. Jordan Love featured in the top three. He needs one to tie Joe Burrow, who is at the top of the league also in passing yards. As they look to throw, Love fires, caught, and Jacobs with an 8-yard gain. Not a bad little start there on this drive. Now, of course, if you're Lumberjacks, maybe you're feeling a little disheartened by what's going on here. You see the Oilers have, tied you, and they have a losing record, partner. I mean, seriously, this one is set kind of like a trap game. And he
Oh, yeah.
shrugs off one
No!
sack, going to
Oh
throw
my
it
god,
deep
wait a
downfield,
minute!
incomplete.
Oh, that would have been dope if he got that too.
It definitely would have, but
That
it's
probably
going to
would have
end up
needed a
being
YouTube short
incomplete.
itself.
Great defense by the Oilers. Motion out to Tucker Kraft again, a spotlight player for this game, and he's going to chuck this one right out of bounds. 3rd and 10 for the Lumberjacks. Quite the amount of stops. Love to throw here. Running around, and he's gonna be sacked. The game will count it. It's 3 sacks for the Oilers today. 4th and 10 and a forced punt. So an crazy series of events there. And this one will be a touchback. And Ice will let you get right back on the Oilers, partner.
Alright, here we go. The Houston Oilers are set back up on the field. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. See if we can see a touchdown here for Houston. Stroud looking to throw again as caught to, I believe, Tank Dell it is, the former receiver out of Houston. Which is funny because he is on the Houston Oilers here. But he basically was on 3 different Houston teams, by the way. The Texans, the Cougars, and the Oilers now. And looking to throw. Pass is incomplete right there. Tended receiver is none other than Nico Collins.
They looked pretty
There we go.
upset after that one, too.
3rd and 1. I think Houston should run the ball here. They're going to fake the handoff again. Stroud throws caught. Tank down. Wide open lane. gets past the 50 to the 48-yard line, and I honestly said I thought they should have went for the run here with Joe Mixon. They have not been running the ball. They've been just passing it going into the second quarter here. Must be a very concerned end to Joe Mixon. He's probably like, man, when am I gonna get the ball?
Looks like it here.
Hopefully, hopefully it'll be very soon here for Joe Mixon. And we'll finally hand it off, and Joe Mixon will at least get 4 yards there. Was about to be shot out like a cannon at that point, and it will be a 4-yard gain at the 44-yard line. Very much midfield. Here we go. Oh, Mixon. Is he going to get it? No, he is short of the first down. Man, 5 for 15 though. He's getting at least to work here. So at least he's getting to work here, and they're gonna fake the handoff this time, and it will be incomplete. Or not incomplete. It will be complete, I believe, but just not nothing doing
Yeah,
with that there.
right
Oh, they're
on.
gonna go for it.
I would.
Going for it, 4th and inches at the 38-yard line here. Mixon, first down.
Big
Man,
first down at that, too. You talk about Cooper taking him down, but also Mixon. I mean, take a look. This is a great
look at
read.
that.
Gets to the
Wow.
outside. He's off to the races, really. And a huge first down for the Oilers in this scenario.
Yeah, good play by Houston. Good play calling by the offensive coordinator of Houston. Here we go. Face the handoff again. Stroud throws. Incomplete. Almost intercepted. Could have been picked off by number 33 there. And wow. I have never. I don't know. Stroud's just slinging the ball at this point here. Here we go. Not first 10, second and 10. Back to Jordan for 4-yard gain there. And
Oh,
uh-oh.
no. Partner,
No.
that's Rashawn Gary. He was
Never Sean
a
Gary.
big defensive player for the Lumberjacks, not only in week one, but throughout the entire season. That's going to be a big injury that we got to keep an eye on.
Yep, here we go. Stroud gets a first down with Joe Mixon, as that was a screen pass to Mixon, by the way. 1st and 10 though at the 14. They're almost to the touchdown here. They're almost to the end zone here. I think they could do it honestly if they call more of the right plays. Here we go. Stroud again looking to throw. Pass is caught. 1st and goal now. And that was to Joe Mixon. He can do it on the ground and he can do it in the pass game too. And it will go to the 2-minute warning here. Lumberjacks defense is in trouble here. They need a big goal line stand here. And oh, Stephon Diggs, yeah, there he is. So he is the X Factor. See if he can go for him there. And no, they're gonna sack him back up at the 14-yard line. Man, just nobody was open at that rate.
It's
Lucas
Lucas
Van
Van Ness
Ness.
for the Lumberjacks.
Yeah, look at him right
And
there.
Stroud really had nowhere to go. Talk about generating pressure.
Man.
You got Clark in number 55 right in his face. He tries to take the outside. Nope, that's also set. And now I'll, again, give it to you.
All right, here we go. 2nd and goal at the 14. Stroud throwing. Pass is caught as Nico Collins back up to the 6-yard line. Now they're at somewhat like at least one play into the end zone here on this play, maybe. I'm not sure though. Here we go. Stroud looking to throw. Stroud taking off. End zone touchdown.
Wow.
CJ Stroud. And look at him right there, number 7 for Houston. As the Oilers or as a
Unbelievable.
Texan, he is your good quarterback in Houston.
Yeah, I
Wow.
mean, you don't usually regard to him as a scrambling quarterback, but right there makes a great decision just to take that ball right into the end zone, and that will give them the lead going into, I mean, probably give them the lead going into the half. 35 seconds left.
Heck yeah. Honestly, this game could go to Houston at this rate. They could be the first team to beat the Lumberjacks this season. And Lumberjacks have been really good this season too, by the way.
Yeah,
And
there's still a
take it out
long
and
game to
ooh,
play, though, as Lumberjacks will set up with new offensive worries, I guess you could say here. They're down a touchdown to the Oilers, who, again, are 2-4. I mean, this is an unprecedented thing here. The Lumberjacks need to get down there. They need to score. Not exactly right now, but if they can score. Oh, hold on! Big play
oh
by
wow.
Love. 23 seconds left. He gets out of bounds, so the clock will stop. And that is a huge, huge thing for the Lumberjacks. Excuse me. Motion to Tucker Craft here, looking to throw. And Love will hit Tucker Craft for, I believe, his first completion of the day. 18 seconds left on the clock. Timeout taken by Louisville. 2nd and 4. Love fires over the middle. Caught. Another timeout. Big plays by Dobbs. He doesn't have the big freaking guardian or skull cap over his freaking helmet now. Doesn't look like a big head. Pass there! Oh man, nearly complete. Stingley Jr. in coverage. That would have been a nasty catch, diving for it and everything. Would have laced in another Louisville timeout, but I'm sure they wouldn't have cared. Pass caught again by the same receiver they were trying to go to. He got sandwiched there. Timeout taken. They're going to go just for the field goal.
Yeah,
Kick
they'll
is
only be
up.
down by 4 though if
Good.
they make it here, and yeah, they will be.
McManus on the field goal there. He did pretty well. 10-6. Cuts the lead down to 4. And with 4 seconds left, we'll see no return. They'll kneel it down, go to the 30. So 1st and 10 at the 30.
They
We'll see
might
what
just
they're
run the ball
doing.
out.
Stroud.
Oh no, they're gonna
He's going
throw
to
it.
air this one out. Tries to
Oh
go
man,
deep, and he is taken down. But
that
not
just
before he
doesn't
could
work
get
at
the
all.
ball out. Houston, 10-6. And a huge, huge crowd confused here in Louisville today. Ice, this is your halftime report.
Yeah, right. Halftime report here in Louisville or Louisville. Here we go. We're going all the way to, I believe, London for Orlando. Yeah, again, score there 23-10 as Trevor Lawrence did decently well with Tank Bixby doing really solid in today, not in today's game, but whenever that game was. 30-6. Geno Smith cooking with Metcalf and Kenneth Walker. And we're going down to Memphis, good old Tennessee, and it's Battle of Memphis. Battle of Memphis. You have Will Levis and Josh Allen, and yeah, again, the Sentinels are just showing that they're the real Memphis teams, not the Shamrocks, honestly. Does hurt the Titans fan, but Stroud, on the other hand, has been really solid today for the Houston Oilers here. So we are finally, what the heck just happened? Um, we had some typical difficult issues here. Fat jump forward,
Sorry about
please.
there, folks. I thought I hit end of the game. That's weird.
All right. Anyways,
Well, Louisville will get the ball to start off, and properly so, as Watson will return it to the 26, and Jordan Love and Josh Jacobs walking out there. Pretty good name duo, at least, and Louisville really just looking to get this lead back in their hands. They haven't led since the first quarter. Looking to throw. Love. Pass is caught. It'll be Tucker Kraft, 2nd and inches. And at the rate this is going, partner, unless they target him a whole lot more, I don't see the 100-yard game, but I do see 4 receptions.
oh yeah, for
Handoff.
real.
And It'll be enough for a first down. Official says that it was over the line, so it's really all you need. You just need a ball. Never exactly just need a body, as Tucker Kraft will get this catch here. And it'll be 2nd and 4. At the 42-yard line, we'll see what they do here, and oh no. Another penalty. Hate to
Yeah, you
see
don't
it.
like them penalties.
2nd and 9. Love back to throw. Gets a key block. And, got rocked right there. It'll be 3rd and 4. Love to throw. Pass is caught. And Tucker Kraft, he's got over 4 catches. Now he just needs the yards. 1st and 10 at the 46. Crucial right there. And, man, he might have had Watson down there for a touchdown. Don't know if that was the correct read. There as they'll go past. It's caught. But hold on. We do have a penalty. Ooh, now you don't see that one too many times. Illegal man downfield there on the Lumberjacks. That'll set them back. But it will still be 1st down. 5-yard penalty. As you heard there from the ref. Here's a handoff. Jacobs, big run. He gets a penalty yardage back and then some. Big play right there. Gets about 12 yards. 2nd and 3 at the 39. Jacobs in a single back formation. They'll go play action. Love takes a shot, and it's caught. Wow, what a play. Musgrave with the catch. It's 1st and goal inside the 10. Floated this one up to him, and man, excuse me. Man, did it work out. Turns it upfield. Huge play for the Lumberjacks, and now they could be in a spot to take the lead back. And they'll go pitch to Jacobs, and he's still going, but he will only get a yard. 2nd and goal at the 8. Love. Handoff. Nothing going there. 3rd and goal at the 8 now. Love can't understand what's going on. Might be a defensive stand here by the Oilers. Yet again. 3rd and goal at the 8. Love to throw over the middle. Caught! Touchdown! Christian Watson! And the Lumberjacks will take the lead. The first time since the first score in the first quarter. I'm not sure if that was the correct thing to say there. I'm pretty sure it was the 2nd quarter that they scored in. So sorry for misleading, folks. But still, it's been a while since they scored and had the lead. So the kick is up and good to make it 3 points for the Oilers. And now a 10-13 matchup. Oilers set to get the ball here on this kickoff. As a return from the 5. Pretty big drive here now for the Oilers, but I'll hand that one over to guess who? It's Ice.
All right, here we go. Mixing it 3rd in rushing, I believe.
Running back receiving yards, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. First and 10 though at the 28. Stroud throws as a screen pass and just shucks him off, but gets no gain though. Man, I mean, just still shucked him off anyways. Just said no, not today, but still way too close out of bounds, and he dropped it that time. Don't know what's up with a lot of the screen passes for Houston right now. I guess they want to try to find a way to get Mixon into the game, but and here we go. They're flipping the play here. Here we go. Stroud looking to throw. Shucks it. Caught first, not first down. Dalton Schultz. They were 2 yards shy from the first, and it will be a 3-and-out. Louisville will probably get the ball back here, as I don't think, yeah, no, they would not go for it at the 36-yard line. They'd be insane for that. And they will bombshell it all the way into the end zone. Touchdown Oilers! All right.
Okay.
But
You wish,
Jordan
partner,
Love.
but Jordan Love only missed seven of his passes today. He's got a touchdown as of his last drive. So it'll be 1st and 10. Handoff to start this one off, and down he goes in the backfield. Love to see it. And it's Anderson getting back there. Will Anderson Jr. getting back there. It'll be 2nd and 12 at the 18. Love to throw. He has it. And Jacobs for 2 yards on the catch. Doesn't do much. It's still 3rd and long for the Lumberjacks. Love set to throw, and he just gets this one off as Anderson was about there again. It'll be a 3-and-out for the Louisville Lumberjacks, so back-to-back punts by each team as this one put right up into the air, and this one should be returned, and it will be. Stephon Diggs misses one man, gets tackled by the other, and now Houston with the ball.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 here for Houston. All right, and they're gonna hand it off here for a 2-yard gain here. That is still the Joe Mixon. You don't see much running backs switch up in simulation when it's AI versus AI for some random reason. Here we go. Anyway, handoff back to Joe Mixon again, and yeah, again we'll get only just 3 there. Cooper with 5 tackles in this game so far right now. So 3rd and 5 here. This could be another 3-and-out for Houston. They cannot afford that. Stroud gonna throw. That's caught. First down. It's to guess who? Joe Mixon, former Cincinnati Bengals running back, and the other, I guess you can say the former league, which is now the MNFL. So, oh my God. All right, but anyways, 1st 10 at the 49 now. D'Amico Ryans looking at his play sheet here, see what he wants to be called here. Stroud looking to throw yet again to Mixon. I think Mixon has more receptions than Stephon Diggs, Tank Dell, and Nico Collins all combined at this point.
Probably, partner. I mean,
Holy
good night.
crap. Yeah, they gotta try to find one of the two. And yeah, get a look, Mixon. And does not get the first down. 7 catches for 56 yards. Oh my worth. Honestly, they could run it up the middle here, but I'd watch out for that superstar dev right there. And they're gonna run it well a little bit to the right, at least from my side. You can see there. And Cooper right there. You can see in the background, but Mixon. It's been all Mixon the whole drive, and it's about to be the end of the 3rd quarter here. Yes, they will
So,
let that go.
alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, 10-13. Lumberjacks with a 3-point lead might come to either a tie game in the 4th, or it could be another touchdown for the Oilers. We'll see what happens in the 4th.
Hopefully this drive can go better than what the Steelers IRL drive just happened. Mason Rudolph just threw a pick. Anyways, Stroud looking to throw, and that will be caught, but that'd be a loss of 14 yards. My word, that's what you kind of get for throwing to Joe Mixon 1,000 times. At this rate, just throw it downfield.
Yeah, partner, they've
I mean,
sniffed it out.
matter of fact, you got four superstar receivers and tight end. You got
Oh, he
Dalton
tried to target one
Schultz.
there, but incomplete.
Man,
That was Nico
Nico
Collins.
Collins. Stephon Diggs just couldn't be found all day. He's well up on the side of your screen there, matching up with number 23. I believe that's McKinney, I believe. Xavier McKinney. I'm not sure. Look at the throw. Stroud, he's going to take it himself. Stroud's got not enough space to get. So it's a fourth down, 4th and 4. They are on field goal range here, so they can go ahead kick the field goal if they want to. I did not see that guy on my side of the screen. I thought that had been the first down right there. But no, unfortunately for Stroud, it's not a first down. Here we go on for the field goal.
This one
And
from
here we
about
go.
51 yards.
Fairbairn kick is good to tie the game.
So Fairbairn's been pretty automatic this entire game, and well, when you look back at the Oilers, I mean, they have done surprisingly well. I mean, again, for a Lumberjacks team, undefeated. Want to keep this in the back of everybody's mind. It's an undefeated team in the Lumberjacks as they go out to face them yet again right here. 1st and 10 at the 22. Love trying to communicate the play call. Pointing out some possible blitzers. Looking to throw. And he's taken down
Oh, wow.
in a sack. Number 55, and he's bench pressing.
I
You
believe
can't
that's
exactly
Daniil
see
Hunter.
it. And it is Daniil
Hey,
Hunter.
Daniil Hunter. Look at this.
Big play right there. And a
Takes him
huge
down.
sack at that. As it'll be 2nd and 23 at the 10-yard line. Thought I seen him go down at the 5, but what do I know? Love. Hand off to Jacobs, trying to get him some breathing room, and they're only going to go back more. 1-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 23.
Oh, wow.
Big play needed here by the Lumberjacks. They're already tied up with the Oilers. They don't need them retaking that lead. And he's going to be pressured. Is that a safety? No.
Oh,
Throws it
no.
end zone. Excuse me, guys. I don't know what exactly just happened there. My headset came
Oh God,
off.
they're punting from their own end zone. This has a
This is
really good
dangerous.
chance to be blocked. Ugh.
Ooh.
Ooh, he gets it out of
We haven't
though.
seen any blocked punts. I mean, especially from that yet. However,
Stephon Diggs on the return though, and will get a few yards there, 49-yard line. Hopefully we could see more Stephon Diggs in the frickin' drive. No more Mixon, please. At this rate, just take him out of the game.
I
Please,
mean, I don't
Houston.
know, partner.
I
He's
mean,
been
I,
he's
I
been
don't know about
producing.
that actually.
He'll get the
Oh,
handoff
and
here.
yeah, gets a 3-yard gain there. He's 10 rushes for 36 yards. Not too shabby, I guess. I mean, even in the air, he was doing, in the past game, he was doing decent too. So here we go. Stroud looking to throw. That is caught to Jordan, the tight end. They have like 3 different good tight ends they use. Cade Stover, uh, Dalton Schultz, and freaking I don't know that guy's first name, but I know it's Jordan, and it's caught right there. That is to Dalton Schultz, the man himself, the tight end number 1 of the squad, and we'll get the first down to the 27-yard line. There we go. Now Stroud's finally throwing it to other people than Joe Mixon. So it took only, oh, I guess it took only one guy to stop him there. We do got 7 minutes of the game entirely, but this could go into overtime. Hopefully, no more overtime ties in the rest of the season, and it will be caught
I'm right
for a
with you
gain of
on that one,
6.
partner.
For real, if you did not see the Canton versus the Bulls Battle of Ohio, at this rate 2.0, I guess, because it's just different cities in Ohio squaring off other than Cincy and Cleveland. Oh, looking to
Ooh.
throw, overshot, and incomplete. Wilson on the coverage there. Um, but yeah, if you have not seen that game, go check out the Bulls versus the Tigers. That was another tie for the Tigers there. It was kind of insane go around there. It's like, man, just no more ties at this point. Because it's kind of freaking up everybody's playoff stuff too. It's looking a little bit weird here for the
Oh,
conference.
Mixon right on the
Oh,
border
one
of the
yard
freaking
shy.
end zone, man. Goal line
And
scenario
just
now
1 yard
for
shy.
the
I
Lumberjacks.
think they're going. I think they're gonna run and pound it with Joe Mixon though. Even though watch out for that superstar,
Oh, yep,
and yeah,
there he is.
two superstars were chasing after you. Man, yeah, you were
They
not
knew it
really
was
gonna
coming.
get
It
through
was
like that.
1 yard line. They had Mixon in the backfield, and I feel like it's going to happen again. Oh, but hold
Oh,
on. What exactly
this a
happened?
false start offense?
They are.
Yeah, it's on the offense. Oh wow, third and goal at the 7 yard line. Here we go. Stroud looking to throw. Stroud's getting pressured. Sacked in the backfield. 5 sacks for Houston, 2 sacks for the Lumberjacks, and it was Rashawn Gary. He was out of the game a little bit earlier, but he came back, got a sack. Rashawn Gary, the man of this Lumberjacks defense. Look at this. Right on
This is
CJ
huge,
Stroud.
partner.
Right
I
on the
mean,
money.
they could still take a field goal right here, but it is still a massive victory for that Louisville Lumberjacks defense to hold them right here.
Oh yeah, for sure. And for the people, by the time this video is up, IRL, just letting y'all know, Keon Coleman touchdown for the Bills. So the Steelers are losing by like
Interesting.
about to be 10 points. So anyways,
Yikes.
kick is up and away, and we are
I love that,
out.
though, as a Browns fan.
Oh man. As a Titans fan, everything hurts. Anyways, and
Yeah.
that'll be to the first quarter.
Okay, so after some depressing commentary on the Titans, we're going to see what happens with the Lumberjacks. They need a game-winning drive here with 3 minutes 50 to go. You ain't got much time. What do you draw up here? That is the question. We're about to find out what the Lumberjacks' answer to that is. It's a 2-yard run to the outside with Jacobs right there. So 2nd and 8 at the 29 for the Lumberjacks. Love with a little bit of communication right there. Looking to throw. Pass is caught, and it'll be a 3-yard gain, 3rd and 5 at the 33. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Huge 3rd down here. And a fumble! He might pick this up and run it back! And
Oh
he
wow!
is on the goal
No!
line!
Will Anderson
Unbelievable!
Jr.
And that might be the reason for the strip sack. Oh no, man. It only gets worse. The Lumberjacks lose a crucial lineman right there. First turnover of the game. And, oh,
And Mixon just gonna get plowed in the backfield there.
I'll tell you what, partner. This
Man.
defense has been pretty good at getting themselves out of trouble. However, I'll say this in a 2-minute warning. They don't want that extra field goal. They might want a turnover here. 16-13 at the 2-minute warning.
Here you go. Second goal at the 4 yard line. Stroud gonna hand it off back to Mixon. Mixon touchdown.
Wow. So, partner, this is huge. If
It
the
is.
Wow, actually, I think this could
Oh
have
yeah, look at
iced
this.
the game. There's no real chance for the Lumberjacks to win this game other than a quick touchdown and maybe a field goal if they could get to it, as the PAT is on now. It's up, and it's good. 23-13. The Oilers,
Oh,
2 plays, 0 yards. Yeah, I don't have any clue what goes on with the camera work.
someone might have just threw a flashbang in front of the camera or something. Good
Probably.
night.
Christian Watson
All
on the
right.
return to the 24, and now a 23-13 matchup. Love, who fumbled the ball to put him on the 1 yard line right there. I mean, my goodness. They won't show it for whatever reason, but that was a huge, huge play for the Oilers, and it could have just solidified a win. We'll find out right here with 1:54 to go. Deep shots need to be taken here. As Love looks to throw, fires, sideline, caught, and it's Tucker Kraft, who they haven't targeted pretty much the entire game. But again, the biggest thing right now that they can have is an overtime matchup. So we'll see what happens. Nearly intercepted. I'm not even going to try and butcher that name. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 36. Looking to throw. Love underneath and incomplete. Not what they need. It'll be a long 3rd down. Even if they don't get this one, they need, and I mean need, to get the 4th down conversion. They'll look to throw here, and it's caught. Only 3 yards. It's not going to cut it. 4th and 7 at the 39. And now, again, they'll have to go for it. This is a spot where you cannot afford to give it up. Looking to throw. Huge sack! Game over!
Oh, wow.
Alshire! 3 sacks on the day and the MVP for the Oilers.
Look at this. Just confused. Oh, my God.
Yeah, he got tangled up with his lineman and oh, yikes, man. Y'all hate to see it. Quarterback goes down on the last play that they had a chance to come away with a victory. And ladies and gentlemen, that basically seals it. Louisville will take their first loss on this season. It gives a chance for the Mounties on primetime to overtake them for first in the league. But again, I mean, just an
Oh, my
insane.
God. What is going on in that little pile? Holy.
I'll tell you what's going on, partner. It's a lot of fighting because lumberjacks know they've lost, and
Oh,
Mixon with a pretty
Mixon
big
gets
gain.
shot out like a cannon for 10 yards.
Yeah,
Oh,
looking like he was shot out
Tandell.
of a cannon, but oh no! Huge injury for the Oilers as Dell is going to go into the locker room. He's going to get checked. It'll be 3rd and 4. In the meantime, a 1st down
First
solidifies.
down will
And
seal the
he's
game, and
shot,
no it
and that
won't.
is a huge tackle timeout. But they will still be able to kick the field goal to definitely, and well, I guess indefinitely,
I mean,
seal
this will
this
basically, yeah.
game.
I mean, this will basically seal the game and might most
45
likely
yards?
end the Lumberjacks winning streak
Good.
right now. Um, I honestly think if the Lumberjacks get a touchdown somehow on the next drive here, it might honestly make them be a little bit more positive. You know, make the game a little bit more close.
Yeah,
Honestly.
make the scoreboard look a little better. But, partner, again, the only chance,
Oh
oh my
wow.
goodness, what a return to the 35. The only chance they
Yeah.
really have is again, another quick touchdown, and then they need to get another one now, considering the fact
An
that
onside
Houston
kick.
has just kicked another field goal to make it a 2-possession ball game. Throwing here, caught, and that's something you can't do right there. The open field is not open anymore. 2nd and 4. Go play action. Targeting over the middle, incomplete. Lockdown coverage by the Oilers Alshire, the linebacker, who has been barreling down on Love the entire game with the bat down there. It'll be 3rd and 4 at the 42. Huge down. Play action once again. Pass down deep, tipped and incomplete. 4th and 4. Again, this is definitely for the game. 46 seconds.
4th and 4.
Excuse me.
A lot of
4th
fours
and
in
4.
here.
Oh yeah. 4th quarter, 4th and 4, 44 seconds. Pass is caught and that's a first down. But they need to take the timeout now. Yep, that is correct. Way to go. Timeout taken there. It's 26-13, and an improbable comeback needs to be made here by the Lumberjacks to ensue. There's 6. Well, it'd be a 7-game win streak as the pass downfield is incomplete.
Luckily,
Had the
it was
right
not
idea, but
caught.
Stingley Jr. is not letting that happen.
Yeah,
2nd and
luckily it
10
was
at the
not caught in
49.
bounds.
They need something big here. Looking to throw. Fires to the sideline, incomplete. And partner, I'm not sure this is even feasible at this point now. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, no.
26 seconds. Love
Looking like they're going for
needs to
Hail
air it
Mary, to be
out.
honest with you.
Can't find anybody. He's gonna...
Sacked.
Yeah, he's gonna take
they
another
can't stop
sack.
the clock.
They can't stop it. They have to snap it. And
it's
it's
game
over.
over.
Oh, wait. Hold on. One more play.
No, they did.
The game
snap
is
the ball real
indefinitely
quick.
over. Nearly a pick to ensure it. But my goodness,
Okay,
the leaders have fallen.
Hold on, wait a minute. How the frick was he on midfield to all suddenly the freaking sideline with his freaking helmet off?
I have no
Dude,
clue.
that
But
man's a
partner,
freaking magician.
that is some stuff Madden's going to have to answer because, I mean, just look at this game, man. An incredible, all right, get serious, but this is an incredible game by the Oilers, and this really shows that they have a shot at becoming playoff contenders, going from 2 and 4 to possibly maybe 12 and 5 down later in the season. But we'll find out as the season progresses, guys. I want to thank you so much. If you've watched this far, man, my heart goes out to you because this isn't easy to watch. But 205 on the yards for Stroud. No passing touchdowns, but he did have a rushing touchdown. Jordan Love with 1 passing touchdown, and that was really all they had. 180 on the yards and 55.9 onto the completion percentage. Definitely not a good game for him. Yeah, so let's take a look at the player stats really quickly because we only have about 2 minutes here. Stroud with a 70% completion percentage, 86 QBR, and his longest pass of the day, a 29-yarder. Love just had him beat by 30, or a 30-yard one there as passing touchdowns, only to Love again, but you got to take into account that Stroud also had a rushing touchdown to seal this one up. Joe Mixon, 1 touchdown as well. He went to the outside, got himself a nice little touchdown. And Love had 1 fumble on the day, a broken tackle, which was insane. Could not capitalize, though. And yards after contact, obviously, if he's a quarterback, probably going to be negative. And he had a 23-yard run today. So, again, not bad. And actually, that makes him our rusher of the game. But Joe Mixon, wow, look at that passing. All messed up here. Tucker Kraft will not get his death trait. 6 receptions, 49 yards. And Dalton Schultz is placed on IR, so that's going to be a huge thing for the Oilers. They were able to overcome some big things here. And again, another big thing to overcome, Tank Dell taken out as well. So, again, stuff you don't usually see. Dalton Schultz, again, is out as of right now, and Edgerrin Cooper looks like he might be our defensive player of the day, but let's check everybody else, because I know there's some interception, or there had to have been